There's 4 cats by the window right now. Nancy, Sammy, Richard, oh no, there's 5. Goldie, and Ziggy. What happened?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 8:35 a.m. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Sammy. My 3 musketeers. Here's Goldie. Hey, Goldie. Come here, Goldie. Give me pets. Give me pets, Goldie. So, I did not film much yesterday. Things are really starting to get holiday hectic around here. So last night, I'm trying to think about what happened in here last night. So I put the TV on for the cats last night. They had their dinner, and then like, I don't know, like around 7:30, maybe like an hour, hour and a half after they had their dinner, I put the TV on for them. So I put the TV here on the floor, but I angled it so if any of the cats wanted to watch from the hallway, they could. And I put Boo's little towel that he likes to lay on right outside the gate. So the kittens enjoyed watching TV for a little while. And I'm trying to think. No, we didn't have playtime because I was working late yesterday. And then before I went to bed, I put on this toy with the mouse. I put on the other toy, the Cat's Meow toy with the yellow fabric. And they had a really good time playing with those toys. And then what happened was this morning, I woke up around 5 a.m. and it was really quiet in this room, like really quiet. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why is it so quiet in this room? So I checked the security camera footage, and the cats were all just relaxing. Several of them were by the window, like looking out the windows, and everyone else was just either under the day sofa or relaxing. So I thought that was weird. I gave them a snack last night, so they had Trader Joe's turkey and giblets canned food with a teaspoon of crunchies on it. And I'm still going through that food because it's since been discontinued, but I had a few cans left, and the other cats don't really like it that much. But these guys are pretty much happy with whatever I give them. So anything that the other cats don't like, these cats will eat. They're all like all up around me right now. So maybe the turkey helped them sleep or relax. You know, they say you feel relaxed after eating turkey. I always get sleepy after eating turkey, so maybe that helped with the kittens. But it was a very, very quiet night. It was also a very, very bright full moon. That's one of the reasons why I was up so early, because I don't know why I like woke up that early, and then I had a ton of energy, and I was like, what's going on? And I looked at the window. There's like a window across from my bed, and I saw this really bright light, and I was like, is that the moon? So sure enough, I looked out the blinds, and it was a giant, super, super bright full moon, just like really shining very brightly into the window. And I was like, oh, that's why I can't sleep. I have noticed that if there's a full moon and if the moonlight shines into my bedroom windows, I will not be able to sleep well. That's something that I've noticed. I won't be able to fall asleep well, and a lot of times I'll wake up in the middle of the night as the moonlight is shining into my window. It's really weird. I just discovered that within the past year, and it's freaky how often it happens. So full moon energy is definitely a real thing, and it definitely affects people. Richard's purring. I gave the cats that toy that goes around. Look at Sammy. She's gonna knock it off the table. It was on the floor, but it has like suction on it, but it doesn't suction to the floor. So I put it on the table. It will suction to a table, so I should make sure that it's suctioned It suctions to this white table, but with the TV I moved it and I just put it up here, but I didn't like suction it to the table. I should probably see if it'll suction to that table. It'll suction to a window, so I could always put it on a window if I want to. I just suctioned it to the table, so now she has another toy to play with. They all can play with that. Hey. She's like, this is my toy. You can't have it. So I'm going to open the window and start cleaning up the room. The other cats are eating their breakfast. They're having canned food because I have to make homemade raw food. I bought some chicken yesterday to make the raw food with, but what is going on over here? Nancy's getting a little bit mad at Ringo. Poor Ringo. Ringo and Richard really get beat up by the girls a lot. Look at this. Oh, now she's trying to make up with him? They love laying in these curtains. The curtains have been completely ruined by the cats. They've ruined my curtains, but they weren't very expensive. I got them at Home Sense a while ago. She's gonna try to climb it? She's gonna climb the curtains? Look at this. Look at this. She's gonna swing on them like a Tarzan vine. And this is what Richard likes to do. He likes to lay in this toy like it's a cat bed. Today I picked Nancy up and I put her on the day sofa. So she doesn't like it when I pick her up. She like wiggles all around, but she'll get used to it. Sammy's much better. She lets me pick her up. Hey, Richard. Oh, did it come loose? Yeah, look, it came loose. I just put it on the window. I might have put it too high. There's nothing in it. I think you can put like cat treats and stuff in it, but if it stays on the window, it'll be a good thing. I don't know if the suction's gonna stay though. I put it up here because I figured they could still look out the window. I didn't want it really in their line of sight. But if they want to play with this, they just put their paw up and play with it. It's like a fidget spinner for cats. Look at Richard. Richard, are you comfortable? Uh-oh. Sammy? What's that about? Richard sunbathing. I opened the window a little bit for Sammy. It's probably open around 2 inches. It's quite cold out. I don't trust her with a full open window. She's acting like a crazy woman today. There's 4 cats by the window right now. Nancy, Sammy, Richard. Oh, now there's 5. Goldie and Ziggy. What happened? It is 9:21 and I'm just about to feed the cats some breakfast, so they're getting some canned food. This is the wellness turkey pate, not the one for kittens. This is a large can. I mixed in some warm water, and then they're each getting a teaspoon of crunchies on top. And those are the Wellness Core crunchies. Okay guys, ready to eat? Look at Ringo. Look at Ringo. Ringo really loves the TV. Like when I put the TV on at night, he loves watching it. Okay guys, ready to eat? Ringo, you're so handsome. Handsome Ringo. Okay, ready to eat? Here we go. Don't hide. Don't hide, no hiding. All the cats are out right now, all of them. Okay, let's eat. Ready to eat? We're going to eat something? Okay, everybody. Here we go. So, I gave them 7 portions. Move over, Goldie. Goldie, eat on the other plate. This plate is 3 portions, but 4 cats, and that plate is 4 portions, but 3 cats. It's about 12 p.m. and I've been playing with Sammy, Ziggy, and Richard by the door. Here's Boo. Boo doesn't really want to play with them. He's been watching from a distance. You okay, Boo? You gonna be nice? Gonna be nice? They're looking at him. So all the kittens were napping today except for Sammy. She's like wide awake. She made a big mess near the litter box. She knocked all kinds of litter out of it onto the floor, like a crazy amount. She's looking at Boo. I think Boo likes the attention. So we're playing with this wand toy, and the kittens like to play with it, and Boo just likes to kind of watch. Like he wants to play with it, but at the same time he doesn't. He's here watching. So I just got a bag of treats. Boo doesn't like these treats. You guys want some treats? There goes Boo. Is he gonna eat it? Today he's gonna eat them? He doesn't like them. Maybe today he likes them. Okay, I put some treats under the door. Look, he's eating right near the gate. Look at that. I don't want to jinx anything, but he hasn't hissed yet. So now there's 4 cats. Who came out? Nancy came out. And I'm surprised Boo's eating these, because the other day he didn't want them. Boo, be nice. Be nice, Boo. I'll give you another one. Move over. Be nice. Be nice. Come here. Boo wants to make sure that Sammy knows he's the boss. Good. Simba's behind me. Move over, Boo. Boo is right near the gate. Look at that. He's right next to it. Richard is on the other side from Boo. Okay, we're almost done, Boo. I think that's it. Yeah, bag is empty. Bag's empty, Boo. Good job. Everyone did very good. You did good, Boo. So these are the Blue Wilderness cat treats in tasty salmon flavor that I got at Marshall's, I believe. Yeah, $1.29 for this bag at Marshall's, which is a good deal for that. Good job, everybody. Everyone did good. Everybody did good. Right, Boo? He's looking at Sammy. He's looking at Richard. Everybody okay? Nancy's by the window. Ziggy's a few feet away. You doing good, Boo? Play with the toy? Want to play with the toy? Look at that. See? Richard put his paw under. Boo's not happy. But look, he's still putting his paws under, so that's good. That's good. Oh, someone lost a nail. Somebody lost a fingernail. Whose fingernail? I'm gonna leave the toy like that. Let's see if they can drag it in. So earlier today, Goldie was making a hacking noise like she had a hairball. But then when I came to the door, like she was like afraid. So I didn't see her throw it up. I didn't hear it being thrown up, but I have to remember to check underneath the day sofa later. It is 4:40 p.m. and I'm getting ready to make some homemade raw food for the cats. And look at this. This is what happens when I try to make raw food. Stella says she needs to supervise me. Right, Stella? Yeah, she wants to know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. She has to watch the whole thing. The problem is she always gets like under my feet and in the way. I know, Stella, you don't mean to do it, but you do it. And I don't like when that happens when I'm using a grinder because, you know, I don't want anyone getting hurt. So Stella might have to be put in my room for a while with the door shut so she can relax. Stella, you want to go have some relaxation time? You want to go have some relaxation time in my room? You want to go relax in my room? You could do that. You could relax. You could have it all to yourself. No boys. You could just be Stella's room. You want me to put you in the room and you could just relax by yourself and no one would like come and bother you? You want me to do that? Yeah? And then you could be the first to taste the food, Stella, okay? Okay, Stella? Stella, I'll let you be the first to taste the food, okay? I'll put you in my room, and you hang out in there, and then you could be the first to taste the food, okay? We got a deal? Do we have a deal, Stella? It's 6:25 p.m. and the cats are just about to have their dinner, so I made some homemade raw food today, and they're each getting a portion of that with some warm water mixed in and some crunchies on top. The other cats have already eaten and they devoured their food, except for Boo, because Boo, you know, sometimes he has issues, so he wants crunchies on his, so I give him some crunchies on his. He's eating it now. And I think they're really happy to have homemade raw food again because it's been a few days since they've had it. And they've been just eating canned food, and they're not really fans of that. But I'm about to give it to the kittens. Oh look, there's Ringo. Ringo came out. So hopefully they will enjoy it too. Hey Goldie. Hey Richard. Hey Nancy. Nancy has like the deepest meow for such a petite girl, and you know, she looks so female to me. Like she looks like a little sweetheart, but she has like the deepest meow, much deeper than Boo. Hey Ringo. Hey Ziggy. Hey Nancy. Is everybody ready to eat? Is everybody ready to eat something? You ready for dinner? Is everybody ready for dinner? Eva, you ready? Sammy's up here. She has to supervise. Okay, we're going to eat something? Alright, ready? Let's eat. Just put the plates down. Hopefully Ringo will come and get his portion. Oh, poor Ringo. I'm not going to move because I don't want to scare him. So there's 4 portions on the plate with the 4 cats, and there's 3 portions on this plate, even though they're sharing portions. Someone needs to move over. Sammy, move over. Ziggy, move over. Is that you, Ziggy, or is that Goldie? I can't tell. But I'm happy that Ringo came over here. Like, he's pretty close to me. Oh, there's Sammy's moving over. Good. Well, they're all enjoying their food. So far, they've enjoyed pretty much everything that I've given them. I mean, I think one of the commercial raw foods with rabbit in it, Sammy didn't like it, but other than that, everyone's pretty much liked everything that I've served them. It is 7:20 p.m. Look at Ziggy. That's like her favorite spot. I just came in the room because I have to scoop the litter for the night. And Ringo's actually in the litter right now, so I'm going to wait for him to finish. I heard somebody hacking. I'm assuming it was Goldie because she didn't hack up her hairball earlier. I looked around the room to try to find it and I didn't see it anywhere. I even looked under the day sofa, so I don't know if she actually hacked it up or if she hacked it up and then ate it, which is kind of gross. Hey Ringo, are you done? Are you done, Ringo? Ringo has really big paws. I wonder if he's still going to keep growing. Because he's a big boy. You're a big boy, Ringo. Sometimes I wonder if he's actually older than the other cats. Is he going to use another litter box? So there's little Eva and Goldie. And there's Sammy. And here we have these 3. I think he's going to take a poop. That sounds like a poop scratch. Yeah, that's a poop scratch. Yeah, he just took a big poop. Good timing for me to scoop the litter boxes. It's about 10:40 p.m. and I brought the kittens a snack. So I have 2 cans of Friskies turkey pate. They're each going to get a quarter of a can with 1 teaspoon of crunchies. And Boo went crazy when I was portioning out the Friskies. Like, I haven't heard him like meow for food like that, I don't think ever. So I was like, all right, I'll give you a little bit. So what I did was, there was a quarter of a can left because, you know, when you have 7 quarters of a can and you have 2 cans, then there's 1 left. So I took that 1 that was left and I split it 4 ways and I gave a taste to each of the cats. And what are you guys doing? Calm down. And Stella and Boo were super happy with that. I saw that, Sammy. I saw that punch. You tried to punch Nancy, but you didn't hit her. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Who wants a snack here? You want a snack? Who wants a snack? Who's gonna have a snack? We're all having a snack? Everybody? Goldie's right here. Look at Goldie. Look at this. Look at Goldie. She's right here. Look at Ringo. Ringo's right here too. Okay, we ready? Is everybody ready? Everybody ready? All right, I just gave them some food. And they did it right this time. So there's 3 cats on this one, 4 cats on that one. It looks like everyone has their own portion of food.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 7:48 a.m. I have all the gates in the door. They've been in the door, I don't know, half hour, an hour now. And I'm just about to feed the other cats. I'm going to feed them here near the gate because this is what I used to do with Boo. I used to feed Boo on one side and the other cats on this side. And it was easier, and I could do that because I would just slide a plate under the door for Boo. I can't do that right now because I can't slide both of the platters under the gate. Well, actually, let me see if I can. All right, so I just gave everyone their food by the door. There's 2 platters on the inside. I hope everyone can reach it. There's 6 cats eating. Okay, the 7th one is pushing through. And here's Boo. Boo's eating by the door. No one else wants to join him. So I picked Simba up and I put him down here and he's eating. And I picked Stella up and I put her down here and she doesn't want to eat here. I even moved a plate over here. She doesn't want to eat there. So at least it's progress. Boo's doing good. And Simba was not happy about, I tried to put him on that plate and he was not happy at all. So at least he's eating here. Maybe he'll feel a little bit more comfortable toward the kittens. Boo's doing really well. Except he's enjoying every plate. I don't think he finished. I think he's just licking up the gravy on all the plates. But pretty much everyone's eating except for Ziggy, so hopefully they'll leave her some food. I did put an extra portion on the platters. But they're all right by the gate. All of them. They're not afraid of the other cats. So the kittens are not really afraid of any of these other cats. Simba's more afraid of the kittens than the kittens are of Simba. Stella's more afraid of the kittens than the kittens are of Stella. Splash is more afraid of the kittens than the kittens are of Splash. And Boo is the wild card because Boo is the one I don't trust. And not just because he's FIV positive, but because of his past behaviors. We have to remember, Boo is a thug. Boo can be super, super sweet and nice, but he's also a thug. And, you know, he bosses around all the other cats, and the other cats really are not very comfortable around him much of the time. Sometimes they are when he's in a good mood, but a lot of the times they always make sure they're on really good behavior around him. It's almost like Boo's a general, and then the other cats are like in his army and they have to go by what he wants. If that makes any sense. Okay, they did leave food here. So if Ziggy wants some, hopefully she can come and eat it. But yeah, there's definitely like a power issue between Boo and the other cats. Like Boo's always strutting around and being like, well, I'm in charge, I'm in control here. And Boo is the common denominator when it comes to fights. So yesterday for dinner, for example, I was giving the cats their dinner, and as I was preparing it for them, Boo got into a fight with Simba. And then after that kind of dissipated, Boo got into a fight with Stella. And Boo is always the common denominator. He's always the one in the disagreements. Now, it wasn't like a bad fight or anything, but, you know, it was like a little fisticuffs. You know, they were pawing at each other and, you know, making unhappy sounds. So that's the issue. Boo is the issue. And the other thing is, these cats are really, really gentle cats. Like, they're really good-natured. They are just so gentle. And I don't think they've ever actually been in a real fight before. Like, a real fight, because, you know, there's safety in numbers. There was a group of them outside, and, you know, another cat is going to think twice about attacking one of them because they're probably all going to attack the cat. So I don't think they've ever really had any outside fights, whereas Boo, he had a lot of outside fights, like a lot. When I took him to the vet for his wounded leg and they shaved his leg, they're like, yeah, this cat's been in a lot of fights. He has a lot of war wounds. So, you know, that's another issue. Boo's the experienced fighter, and these cats are just innocent. I see them as 7 innocents. And, you know, it would be a shame for Boo to ruin that for them. This is one of the plates. Look what they do. They pick the peas out. I don't know why cat food manufacturers put peas in cat food. This is some of the Earthborn Holistic that I won't be buying again. It's 8:15. Look at this. Look what's going on here. Boo is eating off of their platters. I guess he likes their food better. If that's the case, you know what I'm going to do, Ziggy? I'm going to give you Boo's food. Here, you want this? You can eat Boo's food, Ziggy. You want Boo's food? I gave you guys 2 plates of food. I gave you Boo's and Simba's. You want that? Ziggy's eating it, Nancy's eating it. Goldie's gonna come and look. She's stretching. Goldie's getting big. So I think this was a success. I have not heard any hissing out of Boo. I have not heard any growling out of Boo. So other than there being a lack of room on the kitten's side of the gate, just because, you know, physically there's not enough room. What I should have done is like moved a platter as far this way as I could and another platter like as far this way. I'll do that next time. We're gonna do this again. And I think we're making good progress. All right, they're eating, which is good. This is Splash's plate. He ate most of what's on it. This is Stella's plate. She really didn't eat much of it. I don't think she likes it. Hey, Sammy. It's 9 a.m. I want to clean the room. They're all by the windows, though. I know, I gotta clean the room. How are you? How are you? Look how pretty Nancy is. Her eyes match the towel. Her green eyes match the towel. Hey, Richard. All right, we gotta clean this mess. We gotta clean this mess, okay? Look at that. Look who's by the window. It's Ringo. Ringo's by the window. Oh. Okay, these cats want a lot of pets. I'm gonna give them a lot of pets. I picked up Sammy and I picked up Nancy. I'm gonna try to pick them up at least once a day. And I haven't been able to pick up Richard today yet. I did get some scratches from Nancy because she was kind of moving her arms and legs around. So another thing that I did yesterday was I found some adhesive, and this is now stuck to the floor so they can't move it around. But it's temporary adhesive, like it's not supposed to ruin the floor. What it is when I was making the homemade raw food, I have like these really, really large aluminum pans that I get at Costco's business center. They're like restaurant pans and they're disposable. And I had to take, I guess it's like the label off of it. And the label was attached with this sticky adhesive that just peels right off. And so I rolled it up into a ball and I was like, you know, I could probably reuse this. And it didn't leave any marks on the label or the pan. So I was like, it must be like a temporary adhesive and it probably won't leave marks on the floor. So I put it on the bottom of this and yeah, it has stayed in place. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna sweep around it, clean up this giant mess here. But look at what's going on here. So who do we have now? We have the two torties, Richard, Ringo. I'm shocked Ringo's out today. And then who's up there? Nancy. So, oh, and Sammy's, you know, walking around next to me. So there's 6 cats out right now. Who's hiding? Little Eva. This is big. Usually when I'm cleaning up the room, there's only like 1 or 2 cats out. Sometimes not even. Sometimes then they come out afterward. So I don't know what's gone into Ringo today, but they're watching a lot of birds outside. I didn't put any birdseed out yet, but there is probably some leftover birdseed. So I'm gonna get the broom, start sweeping. Let's see what they do. Do you see what's going on here? I guess Nancy thought she was going to be able to jump out the window. I'm in the middle of cleaning. I have the shelf reset with the runner. And we're back to 4 cats on the shelf. It's 9:30 a.m. and this is where Stella was finishing her meal near the top of the steps. And look what she did. See these peas? She picked them out. See that pea over there? She picked it out. It's 3 p.m. and there's Nancy on the shelf. She's just about to do her dive. There she goes. The cats are having dinner. It's almost 5:30 p.m. and I have everyone set up here in the hall. Boo's the only one eating. He's eating over there. And all the kittens are eating. Well, 5 of them. Sammy's on top of the cat tower. I don't know if it's because she doesn't like this food. Who are we missing? We're missing little Eva. I don't know where little Eva went to. So hopefully they'll come and eat afterward. There's Simba and Stella. Come on guys, eat your food. Okay, I got Simba to eat. He's decided he's gonna eat off of that plate. He was looking at the kittens and he realized, well, they're eating. Maybe I can eat too. He was also looking at Boo. It's fish day, so the cats are getting fish. Stella, Boo, Splash and Simba are getting turkey and salmon. And the other cats are getting whitefish and tuna. So I think over time, the cats will get used to it. So this is progress for Simba. And now Stella and Splash need to eat. So I might pick up their plates and find them. I had to move everyone's plate and I moved Boo closer to the door. Boo doesn't have a problem eating near the door. I might have to give some different food to Sammy and little Eva. I didn't see them eat anything, so we'll wait till the other cats are done. It is 10:15 and I've been editing a video. I just posted a video and I realized today that it takes me about 3 hours to put a 30-minute video up. I usually kind of work on it throughout the day, a little bit here, a little bit there, but today I just sat down and I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it all in one shot, and that's how long it takes. So I didn't realize it was that time consuming. So while I was doing it, I had put the TV on for the cats. See how the TV's there? They were watching some nature videos. Ringo loves watching the nature videos. He's right there right now. Hey Nancy. There's little Eva. I think everyone's out. Is everyone out? I gotta do like a quick head count to make sure that there's 7. So I've been letting them watch TV for a few hours in the evening. I don't like it when they get super close to the screen. Okay. For a snack, they are going to have, it's some canned Friskies, the turkey Friskies, and they're getting a teaspoon of crunchies on top. Okay guys, ready to eat something? Okay, we're gonna eat something? Want a snack? We're gonna play a game. And this game is gonna be called Petting Zoo. And I'm gonna put some dry food on my hand and let's see who is going to eat food out of my hand.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
Guys, I took Sammy out of the room. You wanna go back? You wanna go back in your room? You wanna go back in the room, Sammy? Sammy, you wanna go back? You gonna jump and go back? Gonna go back? You looking around? The house is a mess, but she's looking around. Here you go, come on. You gonna jump back? Nope. Gonna go back? Go back in your room? Gonna go back in? Gonna go back in? Look at that. Look at that. I took her out of the room. She didn't even want to look around the house. She just wanted to go back in. Yeah? Gonna go back in? She's happy with her buddies. She doesn't want to be by herself. Okay. Okay, come on in. You can come out, Sammy, because I can pick you up, but everyone else needs some practice, okay? I could pick Nancy up. She could come out. So I guess Sammy does not want to be away from her family. Let's see if I can pick Richard up. So I just pick Richard up, and he lets me pick him up for a few seconds, and then he like meows and cries and wants to be put down, and he starts moving his arms and legs. And Nancy did the same thing. So, you okay? So, Sammy just got a whole bunch of pets. And Richard is getting pets. And Nancy's getting pets. Everyone's getting pets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these toys on for them. I was playing with the wand toy for a few minutes, but I really have to get back to work. I have so much that I have to do today. So I'm going to put some of these electronic toys on for them. And then I'll check in with them later. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? Maybe I'll give you one of the new toys. No, for now it's good. We'll put the ones on that you have. So all the toys are on. Sammy's rubbing up against me. Now they could play. It's 8:15 a.m. Good morning, everybody. So I put the gates in the door, I don't know, maybe like a half hour ago. And cats are just kind of hanging out this morning. And Eva's been by the door. There's little Eva. Eva's been by the door quite a lot this morning. Maybe because they've been getting breakfast by the door. I think I'm going to try it again today. See how it goes. So all 4 cats are out and about in the room. There's several by the windows. Sammy's on the table. Right now it stinks because somebody just took a poop. But yesterday I was actually really happy that the room had no odor at all. Like every time that I went into the room, there's absolutely no odor. But obviously when a cat takes a poop in a litter box, there's usually an odor for a little while. But I really think that the air purifier definitely helps. I have it very close to the litter boxes. And also the window was slightly open yesterday. And it always helps to have fresh air. But even later last night when I had the window closed, I was really happy that the air purifier was definitely doing its job. I had to pick Stella up and put her here near the plate, but she's eating. She keeps looking over at the gate, but she's eating. Simba walked away from his plate. He started to eat Splash's plate, so then I picked up Splash's plate. Splash is going to have issues, so I'll move Splash's plate toward him. But this is progress for Stella, definitely. Here's Splash. I just gave him his plate. Hopefully he'll eat it. He really likes this food, so he should. Alright, I got Simba back by putting some sardines on his plate, but then Stella walked away. Meanwhile, all the kittens are pretty much done with their food. It is 6:40 p.m. and I'm just about to give the kittens some food. The other cats got food downstairs because they wanted to eat downstairs. They were waiting down there. So I gave them food downstairs. It's the wellness, chicken and herring, and they only ate like half of it, whatever. They could go back and eat it. And I'm going to feed the kittens. They're getting the Nature's Promise food, 2 different varieties. I like to give cats at least 2 different kinds to choose from. And they're getting a little bit of crunchies on top. So, gotta go get the platters. Okay, I just served breakfast near the door, and we have all 7 cats eating. Ziggy's kind of there in the back. But I pushed the plates in farther, and this one only has 3, so they should be able to get to it. So hopefully they'll all get some food. They're having homemade raw food with homemade turkey broth mixed in and some crunchies on top. And then over here we have Simba and we have Boo. Let me tell you what Simba was doing last night. I did not have a camera on. Simba was right here, like right here against the door, growling into it. And he did it for quite a while. So, I don't know, maybe he did it to make himself feel better. Maybe he did it to let the kittens know that, you know, he is a boss here. So, but right now, he's here. He's eating closest to the door. Boo's eating there. And then right here I have Stella and Splashes. And I don't know where they are. Hello, Sammy. It is 9:35 a.m. and the gates are back in the door. And we're going to spend as much time today with gates in the door as we can. And yesterday, I went out for about an hour in the afternoon, and I left the gates in the door, and everything was fine when I got back. So we're going to spend more and more time with gates in the door so the cats can see each other, and it's mostly for Stella, Splash, Simba, and Boo, because they're the ones having the issues. The kittens are fine. The kittens have really not been having issues with the other cats at all. Look at Sammy. What is she gonna do? They're playing. So they really enjoy this room. They really like to play in this room. We had some playtime last night with a wand toy. I have to remember to buy more of those wand toys and the attachments because they really like to pull the feathers out of all the attachments. They like the feather ones the best. And I'm also, you know, down to very few wands because the wands keep breaking. But they love sitting on the shelf. They love looking out the window. They love the cat tower. They love being under the day sofa. They love being on top of the day sofa. They love playing with the toys. The one thing that I would like to figure out today is these cubby holes, because the one that they use the most is the one that has nothing in it. I put like a small cardboard box in it, and they've torn the cardboard box up, and I don't even know if you could see anything but the gate. I don't know what this camera is focusing on, but that's maybe something I'll try to do later today. It's about 10:30 a.m. right now. Let's see if Boo will have a few treats with the cats. Boo didn't finish his breakfast. I gave it to Ziggy. Here. He's hissing. Boo's like, be quiet while I'm eating. Boo likes the world to stand still when he eats. He's growling. Hissing. Boo, come here. You gonna eat your treats? So Boo's not in a good mood today. Boo! Boo, you want treats? Nobody wants treats? It's about 1 p.m. All the cats are sleeping under the day sofa except for Sammy. Can you see her? So she has been sleeping over here in the corner, and I just came in to shut the window because it's quite cold out today. It's also very sunny in here, so I was going to sit in the sun for a little bit. Look at this. Here's Nancy. Hey, Nancy. How you guys doing? So this place was nice and clean not too long ago, and now it's a little bit messed up again, but that's okay. So there's a certain time of day when the sun just shines perfectly on this day sofa, which it's doing right now. I don't want to point the camera directly at it because I don't want to burn anything out on the camera. But yeah, I should have been in here a few minutes earlier, but it's really, really nice. I don't know why the cats are underneath the day sofa. They should be on top of it, laying in the sun. Nancy's been playing with the cat at track. And I've been playing with Ziggy with this wand toy. She's looking at shadows right now. I'm trying to work on a video, and Sammy's climbing the gates. She's climbing the gates, but she doesn't want to come out, because when I let her out, all she wanted to do was go back in the room. And I can't let her out now because Stella's in my room. Simba's in this room. Boo's in the dining room. So cats are all over the house. And yeah, it's just going to be too crazy to let her out with other cats around right now. So she'll have to wait. Actually, I just checked and Simba's the only one out. All the other ones are in my bedroom. So I just shut the door to my bedroom. What would happen if I let Sammy out with Simba? I just let her out. She's in the hallway. Simba's in the living room. I'm keeping an eye on him. He's just in the cat tower watching. He hasn't moved. Alright, she knocked the camera down. Okay? Okay, Simba's in this room. Be careful, Sammy. Okay, here. Want to hang out with me? Simba's watching everything. Simba's watching everything from the cat tower. She's smelling Boo's arch. Simba right now is just watching. He's not making any movements. I'm keeping a good eye on him in case he decides to, charge at her. I don't want her going under or into anything where she's going to get herself stuck. You okay? You're a good girl, Sammy. You're a good girl. You're brave. You're brave. I think she just wants to spend time with me more than she wants to be out of that room. I think that's what the situation is. She's telling me, hey, come on in here. She sees Simba. She's stretching. That's a good sign. When they stretch, it means they're a little bit comfortable. There's a mess in the hallway right now. There's Boo's towel, the toy, the vacuum, camera tripod, camera. This is my Christmas tree, the new one that I bought this year. I still have not put it up. I want to put it up this weekend, maybe tonight. Simba's watching. Okay, so this camera is going to run out of... It is 9:49 p.m. And I'm here by the door. It's kind of cold in that room. The window's open just a little tiny bit. It must be very, very cold out. And here are the kittens by the door. And I have crunchies. And this is where we're going to have crunchies tonight. I don't know where everyone else is, but the kittens are here. And there's little Eva. She's all splooted out over there. So yesterday I learned that when cats lay like that with their back legs straight out, that's called a sploot. So she's splooting right now. And all these kittens lay like that. The other cats don't, but these kittens do. Okay, everybody, who wants some crunchies? Simba's here. Simba, you want crunchies? There's crunchies here, Simba. Oh, I just gave him the wrong crunchies. They don't like these crunchies. These are for the kittens. These are the kitten crunchies. Sorry, guys. Here, let me give them to the kittens. Ready? Boo, you want the good crunchies that you like? Here. Here, Boo. Simba, Splash. There you go, eat the crunchies. So there's Boo. He's eating crunchies, and there are the kittens. He's within about 2 feet of them. He has more crunchies here to eat. Okay, so I just came in the room. I was going to give the cats a platter with some canned food, but we're going to play a game. And this game is going to be called Petting Zoo. And I'm going to put some dry food on my hand, and let's see who is going to eat food out of my hand. You want to eat some food out of my hand? Want it, Nancy? Here. There's food in my hand. Is Richard going to take it? Maybe Ziggy will take it. Ziggy! Want some food? Sammy, you want some food? Who wants food? There goes Richard. There's a piece of cardboard in my hand. I don't know where that came from. Okay, don't bite my fingers. Don't bite my fingers. There. Okay, now we try it with Ziggy. Ziggy's on the day sofa. Ziggy, you want some food? Here. Here's some food. Ziggy's eating food out of my hand. She won't let me pet her, but she'll eat food out of my hand. There you go. Good job, Ziggy. Ringo, you gonna eat some food out of my hand? Here. Ringo, you want some food? Here. Richard wants it. You want it, Eva? Maybe Eva will eat it. Eva, you want some food? Here. Want it, Ringo? Want it? Here. You want it? No, you're afraid of me? One more? All right, guys, I'll get you a snack. They're all crowding around a few crunchies on a plate, so. The room's a mess, but I'm not cleaning it up until tomorrow. It's just gonna get messier. Once a day, I do a reset on the room. That is plenty. Is everybody hungry? Okay, ready, guys? that was really good progress for Ziggy. What happened was she was sitting here and I started just very gently touching her paw. And she let me do it, so I just very gently continued to touch her paw. And then the next thing I knew, she was rubbing her jaw on my hand and she was really enjoying it. So then I put the camera on. Let's see what else she'll do. She's putting her claws out, so she has to learn not to put her claws out. She gets a little scared if I move my hand around. So if I try to pet her, she's okay rubbing herself on my hand, but if I try to pet her, and if I move my hand, then she gets scared. Look at Ringo. Look at this. This is a first. I've never seen Ringo on the pillow, especially while I'm in the room. And look at Richard, he's on the shelf. I think I'm going to take one or two of those cubbyhole beds out and see if they use the shelf without them. But I don't want to disturb him right now, so maybe I'll do it a little bit later. She almost bit my finger that time. She's licking my hand. Don't eat fingers. We don't eat fingers. So he's letting me touch his tail and his paw. Hold hands. You want to hold hands with me? You can hold hands. No, no claws. Gentle, 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 gentle. Gentle. We don't eat people. We don't eat people. And pets? You can pet? No? No bite? Get pets. No pets? Gentle, gentle. No bites. Okay, you could rub. You could rub, but no bites. We could rub, but no bites, okay? And pet your head. And pet you on top of your head. No bites. Gentle. 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 You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're gentle. 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 Want crunchies? Here. Crunchies in my hand. Want them? Here. The crunchies? No crunchies or no? Here. They're gonna steal his crunchies. So one thing that I've noticed about these kittens is that they eat more primally than the other cats do, especially Boo. When Boo eats, he kind of licks up his food, and these cats, they don't really lick up their food. They bite into it more. Like if they're eating prey, they're gonna bite into their prey versus like licking up cat food off of a plate or something. Maybe it's just them continuing to get used to eating food off of a plate versus, you know, munching on a bird or a mouse or something. Even when they ate off of my hand, I noticed a difference. Like the other cats are much more gentle when they eat off my hand, and these cats kind of just, I don't really know how to describe it. They're not like, they're like biting at it. It's just a different movement of their mouth. Ziggy, you want some more, Ziggy? Here. But I think they like a hand that smells like crunchies. So far, Ringo's the most gentle. So far, I don't want to jinx anything. So it wasn't too long ago when every time I came into this room to feed the cats, Ringo would hide under the day sofa. Now he's eating food out of my hand. There, you could have the rest of it. One thing that I should mention is what I've been doing with him and with Ziggy today. When I was letting them smell my hand and get used to my hand, I was closing my eyes. I was not really doing the slow blink as much as I was just closing my eyes for several seconds at a time so they know I'm not a threat to them. Just like closing my eyes so they feel safer if my eyes are closed, because if I was someone who was going to put them in danger, I would not be closing my eyes. If I was going to attack them, I would not be closing my eyes. So that was one of the techniques that I used that's not on the camera. Meanwhile, Sammy is on the shelf just tearing up that cardboard box that's in there. So I took two of the cubby beds out. I took this one out, Nancy was just in there, and I took that one out. So we'll see if they use those more without the inserts. There she goes, right back in there. She's gonna go in this one now. She's gonna hang out in there. No, she's gonna come back out. She's just being nosy. She's gonna go in the one up top. Meanwhile, Richard is now in this bottom cubby. I'm trying to take these out. Now he's in it. He was never in these while they were in the shelf. Maybe I'll put it under this white table. Maybe he'll like it under there. What are you guys doing? I'm playing with the cats and Boo wants to play. He just hissed at the cats really bad, but it ends up he wants to play. Wow. That was a big hiss.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 9:50 a.m. I just came into the room and look at this. Look. They turned the TV on. So here are the remote controls here on this little side table. Someone must have stepped on a remote control, even though they're both facing the opposite direction from the TV. Unless there's some kind of button on this TV that they might have pressed. But they definitely turned the TV on. Maybe they wanted to watch some videos. There's been a lot of noise coming out of this room this morning. Not overnight. Everyone slept well overnight, at least as far as myself and the other cats. And then this morning I started hearing a lot of noise coming out of this room. And when I went to check in on this security camera that I have on the shelf right here, it was unplugged. And it's been unplugged for several days now. And one of the cats must have unplugged it. I don't know how they do it, but it got unplugged, so I plugged it back in and it was working. I don't know if it's still working. I'm going to check on it again. But this morning, they've been looking out the window, watching birds. It's supposed to be really cold today, even with a chance of snow, although the temperature's not supposed to get below 32 degrees, so I don't know what's going on. Also, look what they did. Do you see that the shelves are kind of moved apart from each other? The shelves are kind of wonky. What were they doing? I did see Sammy in this bottom cubby hole this morning. This is one of the ones that I took the like insert out of. I don't know, maybe they're enjoying this shelf more now that there's less inserts in it. I don't know, I gotta see. Unfortunately, the camera wasn't on, so I can't refer to anything. The room is a total mess. I did top up the litter boxes with more litter yesterday, and every time I do that, somebody likes to take a lot of the litter out of the litter boxes. So yeah, it's time to clean up. So this is the box that I gave them because I thought they would like to lay in it, and look what they did. This is mostly Sammy's work. Pretty much shredded it. It's 10:15. I just looked outside and there's actually some snow flurries, which I don't know how that's possible because it's warmer than 32 degrees right now. And I just finished vacuuming the room, resetting the day sofa, sweeping the floor, wiping down all of the shelves, straightening the runner on top. It's really, really important if you have any kind of foster room that you keep it neat and clean it at least once a day. It'd probably be better if I was in here straightening up multiple times a day, but once a day is my current schedule. I am still scooping out the litter boxes twice a day, so I just scooped them out, and to be honest, they really only used these two under the desk, and there's only like 2 clumps in this one. So I think if I had to leave them for 24 hours without being able to scoop, I would be able to do that with these 4 boxes. So right now it's 10:15. I probably scoop them out around 10 a.m. If I wanted to do an experiment and then not scoop them out until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I could do that. We'll see how today goes. But so far, by scooping them twice a day, it's been working out with the 4 litter boxes for the 7 cats. And it's also really nice to have the Alexa device in the room because I was telling her to play all different kinds of Christmas music while I was cleaning, and it made it a much more pleasant cleaning experience. Of course, the cats don't like her, and they run under the day sofa anytime she makes noise or plays music, but hopefully they'll get over that. It is 10:25 a.m. It is time for breakfast. Who do we have here? Ziggy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, and there's Ringo, Eva, and Sammy. I think we have everybody. You guys hungry? Who wants breakfast? You guys want breakfast? Okay? Gonna have breakfast today? For breakfast today, they're having homemade raw food with warmed up turkey broth mixed in and then some crunchies on top. And I'm using the stainless steel trays. I use these platters when I have some extra time to wash them, but if I'm in a real tight schedule, then I just use the paper. Hey Ziggy. We eating? Hey Eva. Hey Ringo. Alright, this worked out really well today. Everyone took a place. So I'm starting to notice placements with certain cats. Like Sammy always sits on the end of this little white table, and she always eats like here. Nancy always eats somewhere in this area. As far as the rest of the cats, obviously Eva and Ringo usually eat on this platter because they're more afraid of me. But it's really interesting to see how these placements are kind of starting to evolve with the cats. I should also mention that I freshen up the water for them so they have fresh water. I also wiped down this table today. I shook out this towel because sometimes there's pieces of cardboard on it from the scratcher, and yeah, so. The other thing that happened is the adhesive that I had under this moving toy, it kind of lost its stickiness, but that's fine. It worked for a few days. And I don't know if you could see it, but where that ball goes around on the floor, I don't know if it's wearing away the finish on the hardboard or what, but I need to move it around anyway, because if it's in one position too long, then like I'm noticing there's like a ring around it. So I gotta work on that. One thing I did not do, I did not like mop the floor or wipe the floor down. That I still need to do, but probably not today. Sammy finished hers and now she's gonna try to eat Nancy's. It is 3 p.m. and I'm finally getting around to putting this fake Christmas tree up. Not happy about it. Simba's been trying to eat the branches. Never tries to eat the branches on the real tree, so I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. Sammy's been watching from the door, although right now I think that might be Ziggy. And Simba's been sitting here growling at the cats, and Sammy's been meowing. Here's Boo. Now Boo wants to check it out. So this is a tree that has the, it's like pre-lit. It has all the lighting attached to it. So I don't want cats to be chewing on this when there's like all kinds of electrical stuff. And I am not excited about this at all because I really like a live tree. I don't remember the last time that I personally had a fake tree, so I'm kind of second guessing my decision to even get this tree in the first place. It's just nowhere near as fun. It doesn't have the same like energy that a real tree has, and that's something that I really like about the real tree. You get the smell of the pine tree, and you just get the energy of like a live tree in your house. And it's going to be very different this year. I don't even know if the cats are going to like hang out under it. So this has a completely different base. This is what the base looks like. It's like a big square. So I'm going to see how this works with the cats. I don't know. It's going to be a brand new experience for them. So we'll see what happens. So the tree's up. It hasn't been fluffed out or anything, but it's going back to the store. I'm returning it, and this is why. So there's a whole section up here where there is no lights. And I just read through the information that comes with it, and I did everything that they said to do to troubleshoot it, and yeah, it's defective. So I'm not going to deal with the warranty. I'm just going to return it, and then I'll just get a real tree. I think I'll be a lot happier. Sammy's been crying and Boo's upset. Want some pets, Sammy? Wet your claw. You okay? What you trying to tell me, Sammy? Want to play a little bit? I have a wicked headache right now. I very rarely get headaches. So I don't know if it's the weather because it's like rainy and nasty today, or if it's from some candles that I have been smelling. I'm giving somebody some candles for a Christmas present, and any kind of like artificial fragrances give me headaches. So even though they're very high quality candles, I don't know if that's giving me the headache or just dealing with this Christmas tree stuff. I don't know if that is what's giving me a headache, but I can't let Sammy spend a lot of time with this toy because she will pull all the feathers out. I'm playing with the cats and Boo wants to play. He just hissed at the cats really bad, but it ends up he wants to play. Wow. That was a big hiss. The cats are just like looking at him. They're like, what's going on? Sammy's like right here. Sammy like wants in on the action. Wow, that's a big hiss. I can't believe Boo wants to play here. There's little Eva. Look at this. She's brave. She's very brave. Who's this one? Ziggy's brave too. They're all brave. I wouldn't get that close to Boo after he's being nasty like this with the hissing. Now he's growling. I'm playing with the cats and Boo wants to play. He just hissed at the cats really bad, but it ends up he wants to play. Wow. That was a big hiss. Now he's playing with the cat at ball. He never plays with the cat at ball. Boo, why are you playing with the cat at ball? You don't play with that. Here. Boo. Boo! Boo, you want to play? Where's Boo at? Boo! Boo, you want to play or what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Boo? What are you going to do, Boo? You going to play? Yeah. The torties are so funny because they grab a piece of chicken and then they kind of move away from the plate with it.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 9 a.m. and Boo's having some treat training here near the door. And right now, he'll eat treats like right up at the gate with cats on the other side eating treats at the same time, and we're not having any issues. And that's not to say he hasn't been growling and trying to attack them, but this is progress for him. So we had some treat training earlier today. Then the toys here, because Simba seems to respond better to toys. Like the first time I ever petted Simba when like they were living outside as small kittens was when he was playing, because he was distracted with the toy and then he forgot his fear. So I was playing with this toy like with the kittens, and Simba was on this side even though he was a few feet away. He was like on the other side of the hall. It still held his interest and he forgot his fear. Simba will sit around 3 or 4 feet away from the gate and just make really nasty growling sounds at the kittens. Here's Boo right now. So yesterday when I was in the room with the kittens and we were playing with the wand toy, I can't believe how mad Boo got at the gate. Like, he wanted to play, but he was so mad at the same time. Obviously, he's probably mad because it's his room. He's like, I want my room back. How come all the kittens get to have all the fun in my room? But when I try to play with the other cats, like outside, there's a paw sticking out. Boo doesn't like paws sticking out. Then, they don't really want to play. Like, I try to have playtime with them before they eat, and they're like, no, let's just eat. You're doing good, Boo. You're getting better, okay? You gonna be a good daddy? Boo, you gonna be a good daddy to the kittens, or are you gonna be an uncle? You wanna be an Uncle Boo? Uncle Boo or Daddy Boo? Which would you like to be, Boo? Uncle Boo or Daddy Boo? It is 9:45. I just got the cats fed downstairs. Had to take care of a few other things. Look at this. Do you see this? There's a cat bed near the door. That cat bed used to be under the day sofa, but now it's by the door. I wonder how it got there. So I just watched the security camera footage, and somebody, I think it might have been Nancy, what they do is they kind of try to get underneath the bed, and then they end up just pushing it out from under the day sofa and across the room. And then once it ended up over here, the other cats just started laying in it. They're like, oh, okay, there's a bed here, let's lay in it. So I'm gonna get their room cleaned up and get them fed. So one thing I just noticed is that this bed fits perfectly on top of this little side table. So I might leave it here for a little while. I don't know, they still have 2 other beds underneath the day sofa. And they do seem to be using these square shelves more now that the cubby beds are out of them. I noticed the cats in several of those yesterday, so that might be good. Overall, it's not that messy in here today, but I'm still gonna clean everything up, make sure everything is swept and all the litter is scooped. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we did get snow yesterday. We got a little more than 1 inch of snow. It started sticking on like the grass and on roofs and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll melt today. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be today, but I'm hoping everything melts. So I hate winter. I hate cold weather. I hate snow. This is the worst time of the year for me. I'm actually kind of really looking forward to the winter solstice, December 21st, because then days will start getting longer again, so that's something to look forward to, even though we still have several months of very cold weather ahead of us, which I absolutely hate. It's almost 4 p.m. and I just got home with a live tree. It's been set up in the base and I am so happy right now. Like, I am just so much happier than I was with the fake tree. So it's now almost 2 weeks into December and they did not have a lot to choose from. But I saw this one and I don't know, it was just like calling me. And I would say the height on this one is almost 6 feet. It's between 5 and 6 feet when I bought it, and I asked them to take a few inches off the top. And then when I put it in my base, that adds a few inches to it. So super happy. It's not the biggest tree I've ever had, but it is a nice size and it'll fit in this area really well. And I'm really happy. And if by chance a kitten gets into the tree and it falls over, it's not heavy at all. This is not a heavy tree at all. So very happy. I'm going to unwrap it and let it just kind of breathe for a day. Maybe I'll decorate it tomorrow or the next day. Here comes Stella. The cats are so happy. When I brought this in, Boo had the zoomies, and then Simba came to inspect it, and now here's Stella. Like, they're so happy. This is a very different reaction out of the cats than when I had that artificial tree in here. But you have to remember that every year the cats are used to a real tree, so they're definitely looking forward to laying under this tree. So the tree has been watered, and I put the tree skirt around the bottom. I tried to cover as much of the water in the base as possible. And it's a really petite tree, and I feel like the branches are not going to be as sturdy as a larger tree just because it is a smaller tree. But it's really cute. It's a really cute size, not too small, not too big. This is probably the first time that I've waited this long to get a live tree. So we'll see how this lasts, because one thing that I realized is that the earlier you get your tree, like if you get your tree right after Thanksgiving and put it in water and take care of it and keep it watered, it will really last throughout the season, especially if it's a fresh tree that has not been sitting around for weeks already. So I don't know how this one's gonna do. Potentially it might have been sitting around for weeks. One year when I got a tree at Home Depot, it was the worst tree ever. Like, I got rid of it on Christmas Eve because it was so dried out and dead by that point. I will never ever buy a Christmas tree from like a major store like that. So last year I bought my tree at the same place where I just bought this tree, and it was awesome. It lasted from the day after Thanksgiving all the way through like the middle of January. It was really, really good. So we'll see how this one does. I'm really happy that I was able to rescue it and give it a good home. You know, it's a shame for a tree to be cut down to be used as a Christmas tree and then for no one to buy it. So I'm really happy that I have it, and I'll be able to decorate it. I don't think I'm going to be able to put all of my ornaments on it because some of them are a little bit heavier. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. It is 9 p.m. and the cats are getting a snack. They're getting some rotisserie chicken. I was in Stu Leonard's today, so I got them some rotisserie chicken. And they're splitting a can of cat food underneath that. So they should like this. They haven't had rotisserie chicken in a while. Right, guys? Want some chicken? Where's everybody? How many people I got here? I got 5, and then Ziggy's by the window. Who am I missing? I'm missing Ringo. Ringo, you want some chicken? Ringo, you want some chicken? Okay, ready, guys? We ready for chicken? Who wants chicken? You want chicken? Who wants chicken? Eva, you want chicken? Want chicken? Sammy's already trying to eat it. Ziggy, you want some chicken? Goldie, you want some chicken? They're eating some chicken, and the torties are so funny because they grab a piece of chicken and then they kind of move away from the plate with it. Where's Ringo? Ringo, you gonna eat some chicken? Watch, watch. She's gonna grab it. Yeah. And she's gonna take it. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.